Now,
$1,000.
Let me go into context before everyone goes, "Oh, bougie bitch."
Okay, so at this point, do I just decorate for Christmas, or
no?
Do I put Halloween crap up?
Christmas.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'd be stupid to put Halloween crap up when it's like
it's
4
done now.
days
It's
away.
too late.
But you should put a pumpkin outside at least. Like my kid said to me, you know what? If there's no Halloween decorations, I'm not trick-or-treating there because they don't like Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't that like perfect for you? You can keep all the candy and you don't have to worry about.
I don't want that. No, I want to give it out. I have so much that I've hoarded from this place. I need to get rid of it.
You know, it's crazy. Growing up in Brooklyn, there was one house on my block that actually took the time and decorated for Thanksgiving. And how did they do that?
Cornucopia.
Cornucopias and leaves and pictures of turkeys. They had an inflatable with pilgrims. So, whatever.
That's funny. My parents used to decorate for Thanksgiving, like on the house.
But I don't see it much. I haven't seen it since I was living there.
Just a big inflatable turkey. I've seen that, but that's about all that. Yeah.
And all the stuff that you made in school. Like I had a Nina, a Pinta, and a Santa Maria, and my freaking turkey hand.
Yeah, the turkey hand. Yeah, every family's got that.
Oh yeah, the turkey hand.
But Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria, that's for Columbus Day. I think you would have the Mayflower, wouldn't you?
Maybe I did. I don't know. Some ship that I made.
I was waiting. I didn't want to say anything. I was like, let me not,
I had the Titanic on the front door.
I feel like a lot of my Halloween decorations I leave up, and I have a lot of pumpkins and stuff like that all over the place, and a lot of them I can just take away the actual scary parts and keep. And like I have this one gray pumpkin that's ceramic, and on the front of the pumpkin it says haunted. But when you turn the pumpkin around, it's very Thanksgiving, and I leave it up.
I do the same thing. You can leave up the scarecrows because they're just kind of like, hey, they're not, they're not necessarily Halloween.
Scary. They're just
right.
Yeah. Okay.
Although the one with the no head I take away.
Yeah, that one. Take that one away.
Can't you just put a head on it then?
I lost the head, so I just hang them upside down from my lamppost.
Welcome, Garrett.
Oh, hello. We're just talking about Thanksgiving.
You know what,
decorations.
Garrett's the biggest cop-out ever. He's not a true homeowner. You know what he does? He pays somebody to put up his decorations for him.
Oh, hell yeah. Good for you, Garrett.
I've done that for Christmas. We do that for Christmas lights.
Really?
Every year.
No.
Rocky, do you do that?
You got a guy? You got a guy?
No, I
got a
don't.
guy.
No, I get up and I'm probably the one that should do it. So this year I've got this new idea. So my house has it looks like it's a second story, but it's not. I only have a one-story house. But from the outside, it looks like a second story. So last year I couldn't get lights up there because my balance wasn't very good after the aneurysm surgery. But this year I'm convinced that I'm going to be able to get up on that second floor. And so I got a ladder. I'm going to climb up the back roof of the house and climb up. I'm not going to go from the roof. I'm going to go from the backside. I'm going to put lights on the whole house this year. I'm so excited.
Are you nuts?
You should call the fire department and have them put those airbags down for you just in case.
Yeah.
I'm not planning on falling.
I've
Nobody plans.
Nobody
Exactly.
plans on-
I mean, really?
Nope.
Dumbass.
You don't plan for a
Somebody who's
disaster.
never owned a real house, like myself. What does it cost, and how do they charge you in putting up lights when you hire someone? Is it by the foot, or is it by the time and labor?
I think
A
it
little bit of
depends
both.
on who you hire.
And how much? What are we talking here? Is it hundreds of dollars, or is it over? Is it over 1,000?
It could be as
Garrett, tell us.
It could be as little as 100 or 1,000. Now,
$1,000.
let me go into context before everyone goes, "Oh, bougie bitch."
At least you know.
I said.
So I put the lights on the ground up myself. My son and daughter were convinced we need lights on the house. I'm not climbing my gutters and my roof to put lights on there.
Oh, then that outlines the house.
That outlines the house.
Yes.
I'm not doing that. I will fall off. I plan on going up a ladder and falling every time I go up a ladder, so I don't go up a ladder. So I pay someone to do that easily. And then the ground, all me. Inflatables, lights, trees, that's me. But everything above my front door that I cannot reach, that's on someone else.
No,
not me.
man, that's bougie.
No, it's not. And it
totally
also
get it.
depends on. It also depends on
Hey,
if you
Froggy,
know
text
somebody.
me when you fall next week.
I'm
he
not
won't be
gonna.
able to text you when he falls. He'll be in the hospital.
I'm not gonna
But
fall.
You're going to fall.
We do the same thing, but it's kind of similar to Garrett, where we have some things we do ourselves and some things we have somebody else. And if you know somebody, or if you have a friend that does it, or you can actually get a pretty decent deal. If you have your own decorations and they use your decorations to. It's different. So
you
it's
could
different
also
every
rent. That's
time.
right. You could rent lights and
Yeah,
things.
they can also store them for you. If you have all these lights and you don't want to keep them all year round, if you have enough money,
Yeah, there's a
people can
company
store
that'll
them
come
for
to your
you.
house and wipe your ass for you too, probably.
That is true. There probably is one of those.
Hey, whatever you got to do.
See, everybody says money can't buy happiness, and sure, it can't buy actual happiness, but it can buy time and it can buy freedom, and I think that those two
Christmas
things
joy.
greatly contribute to happiness.
So wait,
I would absolutely save all my time and buy that.
I
For sure,
agree
I'd
with
pay for it.
Gandhi. I told you guys last year that my friend around the corner, he comes home, and there are people decorating their house for Christmas.
Great.
And he didn't call these people. He started yelling at them and chasing them away. And the people were like, no, we're supposed to be here. This is the address. He goes, what the hell are you talking about? I didn't pay for you to do this. Well, his wife went and she did. So they showed him the paperwork and the address. He was livid.
It sounds like a phone tap.
He
I
was,
was just
yeah,
gonna say
he
that.
was. He was not happy.
does.
He was so pissed. The house looked beautiful. And here's how I found out. I text him, oh my gosh, your house looks absolutely beautiful this year. And his text back was, well, let me tell you what happened. He was
Well, there's
so
some
pissed.
people that still just want to do everything themselves and don't want any. Like my dad, he's almost 80. He still goes on the roof and cleans the chimney.
Does he still shovel snow?
Your dad's
Yes.
gonna fall too.
He is. There's no doubt he's going to fall, break his hip, and it's done.
Him and
But-
Froggy can share a bedroom.
Hip if he's lucky.
My parents finally gave up the snow shoveling. They were out there right up until like 2 years ago. And then last year, we had that one storm. My father was like, fuck it. We get people that knock on the door every time trying to hustle and make some money. He goes, I always would be like, no, thank you, no, thank you. Last year, I true them $60. They cleaned the whole place out. They were done. They had snowblower with them and everything. He goes, I loved it. I sat in my lazy boy all afternoon. I didn't have to lift a finger, and I paid him $60. I'm like, see, welcome to friggin' my world. I pay for everything.
So I watch Nate take the Christmas lights from the office, and I go, hey, I know someone that can help you out. And he goes, I want to try it. I give Nate one season.
Yeah.
He's going to come back, and you're going to be like, all right, I need that number. And I'll be like, fine, that's the
Yeah.
number.
Let me try it. Let me learn my lesson.
Dude,
let me not
I
fall.
watched, so Nate was lighting a fire over the summer, and I watched the video of him go like this. From sitting down.
Have you ever started a fire, motherfucker? It's hard.
You try getting up on your roof to put up lights?
I mean, man.
You light a match and you drop it in a thing. What are you talking
No,
about?
you don't. You do the seals. I don't have these fancy logs that light
No
and
fancy
ignite.
logs. You just crumple up about 10, 15 pieces of newspaper. some
I
little
did
kindling,
that. You got to get the airflow. It's all about the airflow. You got to get that airflow going.
And your wood has to be dry.
My wood was a little damp. That was my problem.
Damp
Right.
wood.
Don't you hate when your wood's damp?
Yeah.
Hate when I got
Sometimes
wet
that's
wood.
good. You want wet wood, and other times you
I do when
don't.
my wood is dry.
Hey, back to Garrett real quick. So what happens when the guy that you found on Craigslist falls off your roof?
No, here's
He's
the
got
thing.
insurance.
Your ass?
He's
Or
insured.
rob
Now,
your
here-
house.
here's the thing. Obviously, Christmas lights, they're not a 365-day-a-year company.
Yeah.
The guy I hired, his other job, which I use him for, he does mosquito shield. So he comes and sprays
Oh.
the yard. So on Wednesday, he's doing his final spraying of the yard, and then Thursday of next week, he puts up my Christmas lights.
Yeah, a lot of
Okay.
the landscaping companies will do that too.
Or they
Yeah.
plow
But wait,
or
who gets
something.
sued if they fall off the roof then? Who's paying
Yeah,
for
is he
it?
insured?
Yeah, he's insured by the company.
Fine.
Nice.
All right, I'll
Okay.
take that. I do want somebody to hold your ladder though, Froggy. I think about that shit too. I'm like, man, that's how 9 out of 10 accidents are like guys falling off of ladders. You know that,
Yes,
right?
It is. And here's the problem with somebody holding their ladder. Usually my ladder holder is my son, who is almost 20. So I'll get up and let him, hey, I need you to hold this. I get up on the ladder, I look down. That fucker's on his phone. He's like, yeah, I got it. I'm like, what
Yep.
are you doing?
Nope.
But see, that's not good for you because if you hit your head is more fragile than most of our heads. So not
Yes.
good.
Split open like a lemon. I mean,
It's gonna be good.
like my parents regularly call me and like, hey, do you remember Hank from church? I'm like, yeah, fell off a ladder, broke his neck. Like, oh, shit.
Yes.
Not Froggy.
I'm not going to
Froggy.
fall. I'm not going to.
Nobody ever plans on it. Okay.
Here's the problem.
All
If
right,
I
we
do
said our
fall,
piece.
I won't fall off the ladder. I'll make it to the roof because I have a 1-story roof. It's the part where I have to try to reach the second floor little arch thing where there's like little arches over these fake false windows. I have to. That's where the problem's going to be. I plan to lay on the roof, like the direction that the roof is
Oh, my
going,
God.
and reach
I can't
over
even
and
think
put
of
the
this.
lights
That's
on.
what I
I
would
can't
do.
even imagine it.
Oh my gosh,
be
please,
shaking.
Frog, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay down on the roof. My roof is shingle, so it's got it's got some grip, and I'll lay down and just clip each one. I'll be fine.
Just think how much simpler life would be if you were Scary, where all you had to do was put out your Charlie Brown Christmas tree,
That's right.
and you're done for the year.
I know,
Do you have
right?
any other decorations?
That's
Scary?
bah humbug right there.
I don't have any decorations. No, I just
have a terrace.
actually I've added a couple of balls to the Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Oh,
Oh,
I
Doesn't it
really
fall
no,
over?
no, I haven't
yeah, the
reached.
tree's gonna fall over.
I was at an appearance a couple of years ago, and listeners made me this homemade jingle bell wreathy type thing, and they said
Wreathy
we hear
type
that
thing.
you don't have any decorations, so we made you this, and we brought it for you. So every year I hang that on my front door.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, it probably has a camera in it, listening and watching us.
Right.
Very weird.
Watch-
That's good,
Watching
Gandhi.
you watch Pornhub with that bowling alley scene, or what the hell scene was that?
The worst porn ever.
What's the
What was
scene?
it? It was like basement bowling alley.
It was
Orgy?
Bukkake or
It was a
something?
basement bowling. It was bowling alley bukkake.
oh my God! Who knew there was such a thing?
What is it? How
It was
does
the
go?
worst thing. It was the worst thing I've ever seen.
If you look for it, you can find it in there. We got the Pornhub intro.
Who loaded that in?
You did. Remember we played it?
Yeah, it was part of a game we played.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we've kind of run the gamut. Do you want to give us the sign off there, Scary?
Oh, you want me to play it?
Yeah, let's do that as
Is
the
that
sign
how we're
off
going to
today.
sign off?
Last podcast for the week. So exciting. I think it was a home
Hey,
run.
it's Thursday. Whoop whoop.
Home run.
It's
All right.
not
Come
coming
on,
up.
Scary.
It's not coming
We can
up.
vamp for a second.
Okay, Pornhub
Pornhub.
startup. It
Here we
is.
go.
This is
Ready?
what it sounds like. Ooh.
Turn that off. There we go. And we're done.
Wow, that was fast, Nate.
It always is.
Bye.